I always tell them it's still bigger than that. It's really what you're doing in life right now. We kind of have this thing like everybody has a tool belt, and we give them the tools to go in their tool belt to help them navigate life. My name is Montral Brazile. I am a proud homegrown Portland native. I attended and graduated from Jefferson High School, and I have coached wrestling at Jefferson High School for the past 29 years. What got me and some of my friends into wrestling was we lost a tough league game. I think it put us out the playoffs. And the next week we were at school and we were complaining about why we didn't make the playoff and why we lost the game. And we was pointing the finger at everyone, offense, defense, everyone. And the wrestling coach overheard the conversation and said, "Hey, I have a sport for you all. Why don't you come try wrestling? You're your own offense, you're your own defense." So we gave it a shot and fell in love with the sport. It's a bond. It's more of a brotherhood. You there, you work with one another, you learn people. Wrestling just never discriminated against anyone. It shows them discipline. It shows them love. It shows them character. I think a lot of the kids that we have coached in the past, they really model what we present as coaches. My biggest success story is in my first or second year of coaching, I received a phone call from a parent who had her son locked up in juvenile detention, and I was the only one that can go get this young man. And I was still living with my parents at the time, so I go upstairs, it's a little after midnight, and I'm pleading my case to my parents about letting me go get this kid. My father finally gave in, let me go get the kid. I went and got the kid, and just fast forwarding to the end of the story is he lived with me for a year. He ended up graduating high school, went to the University of Oregon, graduated, and became a lawyer for Yahoo Sports, and now currently running his own business. We always explain to the kids, the wins and losses on the mat, it matters, but the wins and losses in life is what really matters. When I started this journey, I never thought about being in the Hall of Fame. I was just here to save lives, support kids, give them what they need. And it was kind of crazy when I got the call. I was picking up a cake for me and my wife's wedding anniversary. So that was kind of cool that it happened at that time. I was late for our little lunch date, and I was able to share the good news with her why I was late, because I had to take that phone call. She go, "I'm so proud of you." She was more excited than I was. I mean, I'm excited and grateful, but when I shared the news to her, she was excited. She's definitely seen the hard work. She's been a part of it. She have been there with me through thick and thin. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has attended to support me. Without you, I'm gonna say there's no me. When times got tough, I was able to probably pick up the phone and call one of you all. There's probably people that's not present tonight that impacted me on this journey. So I will hope I'm celebrating this for everyone. My family was always there. I remember when I first started coaching, getting ready for dual meets and seeing my mother and father walk in, and it lit me up. It was like, man, I really appreciate them coming. I might never said it to them, but it was there. My wife, my kids, always was by my side, whether it was helping with the banquet, cleaning the wrestling room, doing laundry, whatever I needed, they was there to support me and never left my side. When we talk about wrestling, a lot of people like to refer to, their accolades, what they did. And I just like, we have been very successful when it comes to Jefferson wrestling. We have several state champions, several state placers, runner-up, world champions. The list go on. And I always tell them it's still bigger than that. It's really what you're doing in life right now. And I'm just thinking of a handful of kids that have came through our program who are giving back to kids have went through the program that may be struggling in life. We kind of have this thing like everybody has a tool belt, and we give them the tools to go in their tool belt to help them navigate life.